Are you feeling fed up with your health? Maybe it's exhaustion or brain fog, or clothes are just feeling tighter than ever, and it's not because they shrunk. Maybe you're sick of putting cream on for the thousandth time for your eczema or psoriasis, or maybe you're dealing with autoimmunity or insomnia. Maybe the blood work results that you got weren't what you hoped for, or you've just finally had enough of feeling stuck. That anger that you're feeling, it's a powerful catalyst for change. When we get to that breaking point, it's a signal. It's the moment that we know we need to make a change. Welcome to the Radiant Health and Wellness community. Throughout each video training and masterclass, we explore perspectives designed to empower you and activate your radiant health, wellness, and vitality. My name is Dr. Beata Harasim, and I created the Radiant Health Protocol, an integrative system utilizing 6 pillars to master your health and wellness from within as you make your body your ally on your journey to optimal well-being. This protocol is the solution for various signs and symptoms, stages of life, diagnoses, and conditions. Join us as we take a deep dive into just one aspect of health and wellness right now. And these episodes are for educational purposes only. Please consult with your physician or a practitioner before making any changes. Let's go. Your journey to radiant health starts here. That frustration is the energy that we need to take action and transform and move forwards. And recently I've connected with so many people who have been expressing this anger, that they are fed up with where they are on their health and wellness, that maybe they've been trying to lose weight all year and they just haven't been able to, or they've been yo-yoing up and down. Or maybe they keep getting autoimmune flares, or their digestion keeps worsening and then it gets better and then it worsens. Or again, maybe their skin rashes are coming up more than they'd like. Or maybe it's their children, right? And their children keep getting sick, or their children keep having rashes come up, because I work with the whole spectrum. And this is a common theme that I'm noticing in so many people of these that I'm connecting with. And it's also important to start understanding a little bit more about anger, right? Because we've been taught that anger is bad, but it's actually good. It's a good emotion to feel because it means that we're ready for change. It means that we're ready to move forwards. It means that we're ready. We're fed up, right? We're done with what we've been doing. We're ready for something new. So if you're feeling angry about your health and wellness situation, I want you to know that it's okay and it's good. It's your body communicating with you and signaling to you that it's time for change. And with the Radiant Health Protocol, we channel that anger and that frustration into positive action, into aligned action, into, again, transformation and motivation. And we have to look at the connection to our physiology, because when we're feeling anger, it's also impacting our liver, our gallbladder, our digestion. And so it's so important to know how to express and transmute this anger in a healthy way. So sometimes we may want to punch a punching bag when we feel angry. Sometimes we want to hit a pillow. Sometimes, depending on the scenario, right, we need to do this in a healthy way where we're not hurting ourselves or anyone else. Sometimes maybe we need to silent scream, or we need to take some really deep breaths. Whatever it is, there's so many other techniques and strategies and tools that we use in the Radiant Health community, but I want to give you some basic ones that you can start applying today if you're feeling this anger, because we need to allow it to flow through you. And when we express our anger in a healthy way, we start realizing that there was a boundary violation that happened. And we need to learn what that boundary violation was and how to communicate it clearly and with love, and what to do moving forwards. And this is the kicker that I might do a whole another version of this video a little bit later about, is that sometimes we're actually mad at ourselves. And it's okay to be mad at ourselves. We just don't want to get stuck there, because we don't want to turn that into self-hatred and harsh criticism and shame and guilt, et cetera, et cetera. We don't want to get stuck in that energy. We want to be able to feel that, acknowledge it, accept it, and then transmute it into something positive. And that's, again, what we go through the process while also supporting our physiology, because we're working with the emotions of that, but also, right, how is that affecting our physiology? So from a gut health perspective, right, if our liver and gallbladder needs support, we need to support that. We need to work on our detoxification pathways, on supporting those detoxification organs, so that that energy isn't becoming stuck in us and then creating physical signs and symptoms. Put a 1 in the comments if that like makes sense to you, if you've ever heard of that approach. And put a 2 in the comments if that's new to you. Because I remember when it was new to me as well. And for those who aren't familiar with me, my name is Dr. Beata, and I'm a holistic and integrative doctor. And through my own experiences with my health challenges and my daughters, and overcoming those and healing, we have learned how to integrate the beautiful aspects of our gut health, which is also our digestion, our nourishment, as well as our detoxification, as well as the emotional energetic side. So this is, again, our emotions and the energies associated with them, our nervous system, and then decoding our body, starting to understand what it is that our body's communicating with us. And so when we go through this process, right, because I remember times when I was really angry and irritated and frustrated at my health, at the lack of progress with my daughter's health. And that's what catapulted us forward. And that's what got us to change. And so when you're feeling that anger, allow it, accept it, acknowledge it, and then turn that into aligned positive action. And that may be throwing out the junk food. That may be ditching your personal products that are full of chemicals. That may be completely overhauling your diet. That may be breaking down and crying sometimes. Ultimately, you want to prioritize your health in ways that honor you. And everything is accepted and allowed in radiant health and wellness. So you're allowed to cry. You're allowed to be vulnerable. You're allowed to share. And you're allowed to process and hear others' experiences as well. And I'm honored and here to support you every step of the way. And so one of the ways that I do this that's accessible to everyone is I have free masterclasses that are focused on holistic health approaches, working with the root causes, so that you can get those first steps to start healing from the inside out with your body as your ally. And the masterclasses, the link is in the description. Go ahead and click that. You're going to see there's various masterclasses based on different health concerns. There's the general one that's for everyone, and then there's more specific ones as well. So sign up for the ones that speak to you, that are what you're experiencing right now, what your health concerns and challenges are. And for a limited time through December 12th, 2024, our holiday sale includes an additional 30% off of our mini courses. So we have already discounted rates on our mini courses, but this extra 30% off is only valid for a limited time. And the 5 mini courses that I'm going to highlight today are really, really impactful and here for you when you get to that point, when you are frustrated and done with where you're at and you're ready to take that next step forward. So if this is for you, listen up. The first one that I'm going to talk about is the Break Free Weight Loss mini course. So this is for those who are done with, again, the yo-yoing. They're ready to just lose the weight once and for all. They're ready to do it in a healthy way. They're ready to do it in a way where it aligns with their values without shame or guilt and in a sustainable way. Because again, when we work with the root causes, we understand that maybe your emotional eating is, again, from these emotions that you're repressing and not able to fully express and transmute and integrate. And so when you keep these emotions kind of like pushed down to the side, they're perpetuating this uncomfortable feeling. So then you You can't sit with yourself and you have to go eat to numb yourself or to distract yourself from feeling this way. And if you're there, that's okay. There are gentle ways that we can work through so that we can start accepting all of these emotions and start understanding them. This is all about decoding the body and understanding how do we support ourselves through this without food. And if we do eat some food, it's okay too. But how do we change this for the long term? And then we have to look at the physiology, because our gut health is crucial in weight loss. Because if we have a candida yeast overgrowth, that's going to make us want to crave sweets. It's going to make us want to overeat, because if our gut health is imbalanced, our hormones are imbalanced, and therefore the hormones that regulate our hunger and our appetite are going to be imbalanced. So this course is so crucial and so foundational, and you are going to see real change and feel a difference in yourself when you go through this. And then I want to talk about the Gut Health Accelerator mini course. This is here for those who are, again, fed up with their digestion, fed up with their gut health, and ready to make a change, whether it is being constipated, whether it is having diarrhea, maybe it is having stomach pain, or maybe you even have a condition. Maybe you have been diagnosed with ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, or you have heartburn or reflux. Whatever it is, this, again, we're getting to the root causes. We're optimizing our digestion from the very first steps so that, again, this affects your overall wellness. It's not just your digestion. Will your digestion improve? Absolutely. But will your overall wellness improve? Absolutely. This includes your mental well-being, your emotional states. This includes your skin. This includes your energy levels. This includes your sleep. Everything improves when we focus on gut health. So that is such an amazing deal for this mini course. And again, with all of these, there's always opportunities to upgrade to a one-on-one consultation with myself where we create your custom plan. And then there is the Natural Fertility Roadmap. So for those who have been struggling with trying to conceive, who have been experiencing challenges with fertility, my heart goes out to you. And I know all the emotions that can come up with that experience. There can be anger in there as well, along with sadness. And when you're ready to make this change and look at your lifestyle and the root causes, again, of your gut health, of your emotional energetics, of your detoxification, this is where transformation happens. And this is where, when we start working through these steps, you and your partner are going to become healthier, and therefore you'll be able to conceive. And then there is, right, we go through the whole spectrum with Radiant Health Protocol. So we treat, for fertility, for pregnancy, but then when you have a baby, if you're breastfeeding and you're a breastfeeding mom and you feel overwhelmed and like you're trying to figure out this breastfeeding thing and you just feel like you have no time for yourself, maybe you haven't showered today, maybe you haven't changed your clothes today. I mean, I was there some days. I know. We need to take a moment and realize that when we're feeling that anger and frustration, maybe at our children or our baby or our partner, there's something that we can do about it. And yes, there are external circumstances, but when we take this time for ourselves, and this is what this workshop is all about, it's how to create time for yourself so that you feel nourished. You know that you are taking care of yourself, because that's what we really need when we are taking care of others. And so this workshop is, again, it was actually the very first workshop that I've ever done, and it is still one of my favorites. So I can't wait for you to experience this. Now, the next one, or the last one that I'm going to talk about today, is the 3 Steps to the Best Sleep workshop. And this is for babies, toddlers, and young kids. And this workshop has no cry it out. We're not doing that, but we can also acknowledge that when we're sleep deprived, we can be angry and frustrated really quickly, right? We get irritated at the slightest thing. And so when we're going through this workshop, we're learning skills. One, we're shifting our mindset around sleep, what biological sleep is, right? What's normal, healthy, developmental sleep for babies and little ones, again, even into the young childhood years. as well as we're looking at root causes, because some kids wake up a lot more than they need to because they may be in pain, they may be having digestion issues, they may be having skin issues, they may be having airway issues, etc., etc. So we need to be able to look at the root causes and identify those to then get resolution with sleep. Crying it out and just shutting the door isn't going to do that. And then there is the empowerment strategies, because sometimes you may still find yourself up at night. But what do you do for yourself during that time? How do we transform that experience into a nourishing one, into one that you're actually excited about? So these are the mini courses that I'm featuring right now that are an extra 30% off. And again, like you've seen, this covers the range. So no matter what health concerns you're facing, the Radiant Health Protocol has you covered. So whether you're looking at one of the free masterclasses or you're ready to jump in and take action because you are angry and fed up, and buy one of the mini courses, wherever you're at on that spectrum. And it's time to turn that frustration into your transformation. You are worthy of feeling your best, and the change that you desire starts today. Go ahead, click on the links in the description and get your transformation today. As always, I wish you and your loved ones all the best, and especially during this holiday season, I wish you all health, wellness, and presence with each other, being able to really enjoy this time with your loved ones. So again, go ahead, click the link, sign up for what speaks to you, take advantage of this extra 30% off while it lasts, only till December 12th, 2024. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I am going to do another one because I think we need to talk about anger a little bit more as well.